The robot you've selected is equipped with a weapon that is banned in this tournament. You'll have to remove the offending weapon or choose a legal robot to enter. Good. Which robot would you like to set up? Okay.
Prepare yourselves.
This robot is now eligible to enter competitions, depending on restrictions. Any weight allowance and credits left can be used to add armor, weapons, and any extra parts you think it needs to wrap it up. The robot you've selected is equipped with a weapon that is banned in this tournament. You'll have to remove the offending weapon or choose a legal robot to enter. Okay.
Prepare yourselves.
Your robot can now enter competitions, as it has all the required components. Extras and weapons can be added until you reach the weight limit, but remember individual tournaments may have specific restrictions. Alright? The robot you have selected is too heavy to qualify for this tournament. You'll have to either lose some weight from the robot or select another lighter robot to enter. The robot you have selected is too light to qualify for this tournament. You will have to either add weight to this robot or select another heavier robot to enter.
Robot use. Prepare yourselves.
Hi, Roboteer. Want to modify a robot? Just select it. Want to build a whole new robot? Great. Just pick the empty slot and we'll get started, alright? Your robot now has all the components necessary for entering a competition. If you like, you can use your remaining money and weight allowance to add weapons, armor, and extras. Okay.
There's a drill tower in this arena that can make short work of a robot if it's pushed under them. The flame pipes can be switched off at the valve, but burst out huge flames if they're working. There are gaps in the fence here that unwary robots can fall through, and it's never a good idea to end up in the water. 3, 2, 1, activate. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. The spike's been broken off. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. The aluminum armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. Titanium standing up for now, but how long will it hold out? Here it comes again, trying to impale with the spike. Not much damage this time. Have another try. Matilda invites you into play. Her games are a bit rough for most robots, though. It's finding it hard to stand up to the slicing with that aluminum armor. Steel taking the punishment well so far. Kevlar armor giving it great protection. Off comes this 2, 1, activate. The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. I'm not sure how long the aluminum armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Moving in, having a go with that vicious spike. You can see the damage starting to show. Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. It's devious, it's cruel. Ragnarok is here to shout. Spike hardly scratching in that poor attempt. He's got to try harder. The aluminum armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. Here it comes in to ram with a spike. The spike's been broken off. The spike piercing its target. Not much damage, but it's a great start. Dashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideally resistant. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. It isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. In comes the spike, but it doesn't look damaged to me. Here it comes, the spike again. In it comes for an attack now. Keep away from that edge unless you want to dip. The crowd are waiting for something to happen here. Titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. Kevlar armor giving it greater protection. The aluminum shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. Off comes the spike. They're going to have to try another tactic now. Coming in for the kill with all its weight behind it. Steel armor giving it some protection against the impact. Smash! And again, heavy blows from the axe. A mighty clunk as it makes contact, but it's tougher than it looks. Only a few scratches this time. I'm not sure how long the aluminum armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Oh, baby, there's chunks of robots all over the arena. Titanium standing up well to the punishment. The armor holding out well against the charge. Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. The axe slamming in on the attack. This is classic robot force. Titanium standing up for now, but how long will it hold out? The aluminum armor, not much defense against this kind of attack. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. The steel taking the punishment well so far. It's not hard to cut into the aluminum, but it's putting up a great fight. It's carnage, devastation, it's robot war. Dashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Titanium won't be able to stand up to too much of that. The spike's been broken off. The steel armor giving it some protection. Cease.
Robot use. Prepare yourself.
3, 2, 1, activate. The crowd getting restless, waiting for them to get going. Kevlar armor giving it great protection. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. You can see the damage starting to show. Here it comes again, trying to impale with the spike. Here's Sparko to kick some robot butt. Charging in with tremendous force. Aggressive by name and aggressive by nature. The aggressor is here. The armor holding out well against the charge. Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. Immediately attacking, the weapon flicking away. It's made a good start. It's beginning to cause some damage. The crowd are wondering what's happened here. It isn't what they came to see. They want maiming and slaughter. In comes the spike, but it doesn't look damaged to me. Dashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Steel taking the punishment well so far. The Kevlar not the toughest armor against blades like this. Off comes the spike. They're going to have to try another tactic now. Not causing too much pain so far. If they can lift it further, it would help. Pushing it around, but not causing any damage. Keep going. The steel armor giving it some protection against the impact. Kevlar armor giving it great protection. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armor with the right weapon. And it's going to be tough getting through that bulletproof glass on there. The spike's been broken off. Doesn't even scratch it with the axe this time. And Shunt sees his chance. There he goes. Into the path of Matilda, and she takes no prisoners. Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. Not easy to smash through that polycarbonate shell. The armor holding out well against the charge. The aluminum shell, very flimsy protection against this onslaught. This has all the makings of a classic battle. The axe slamming in on the attack. Heading over to push it and tip it if it can. This is what Robot Wars is all about. Carnage. Dashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. I'm not sure how long the aluminum armor can hold up against this sort of impact. Off comes the spike. They're going to have to try another tactic now. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The steel resisting the blade so far. Holding up against the heat from the flame there. Flame not getting far against the steel shell. Saw blade whirring as they try to find an opening. And the aluminum armor stand up to this. The aluminum armor not much defense against this kind of attack. The steel armor giving it some protection against the impact. The spike's been broken off. Steel armor giving some defense against the attack. Cease. And we have a Midnight Madness champion as the dust settles from the final explosion of the day.